Hello! I'm Matthew, and he is
Charlie.
And today we will be exploring the wonderful world of how does salt affect the buoyancy of water. So, you need something to put a lot of water in. And salt, kind of forgiven. Tape to mark levels of stuff we cannot tell you about yet. That's a surprise. A spoon to do spoony stuff with.
Big one.
And then this to measure the salt. And now my assistant Charlie.
You also need a beaker.
Oh yes, you also need a beaker to measure the water.
You need 250 millimeters, but we use 500.
Because we're rebels. I think we need more than that.
Yeah.
So, my amazing assistant Charlie will be filling up the water stuff.
That's 1,000 millimeters. Milliliters.
Milliliters.
I believe.
Yeah.
I don't like.
So, our hypothesis is that salt will increase the buoyancy of the water. And this thing, well, I'm gonna fill it full of water. And this thing will float.
We should.
And so the procedure is pretty much, we're gonna check how. What are you doing? Just dumped it.
Yeah. So, as you can see,
it floats. Yes, my amazing assistant Charlie wished to press upon the point that the empty thing floats. As it is.
Also, I use 1,750 milliliters. You think that's a lot? That's how much it is.
So then we drop this in. Whee! And it bounces, and it slowly sinks to the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Slowly, there.
Now you get to see what we use the tape for.
And then we use the tape to do our very sciencey markings. So as you can see, he marks them, and after twisting your, use the big spoon.
There,
okay,
now
so
you can see that
we moved it so that you could see it.
It goes like.
And then you put the tape on.
It goes up to here.
And then you take some salt and
take 1 tablespoon if you're using 1,750 milliliters of water.
We tried this with more salt, but it didn't work out as well. So we're trying with less salt. And it will work better.
Now, watch. Does it float up?
No, you've got to stir it first. Here.
Okay.
Well, we did skip a step, and that step is remove the small water container thingy. And then you stir the salt up, and keep stirring until there's no more salt. So as soon as there is no more salt, which you can tell by scraping your spoon along the bottom and then bringing it up to see if there's any left. Then my amazing assistant Charlie, if you don't have an amazing assistant like Charlie, you can just dump it in yourself. But then you put it in and then mark where the top goes. So the top is about here.
Didn't fill up much compared to our last one.
So as you can see, the salt is letting the water float. And that floatiness is very important. So now we need another tablespoon or whatever we're putting in. So we dump it in, and we forgot to remove the beaker again.
I don't think you really need to remove the beaker. Does it say that?
No.
It doesn't say that.
Well, you do because you need to stir it up. So here you can see it's getting all stirred up. And once the salt has dissolved, then it's getting closer to seawater. Definitely not seawater yet. Then you drop it in, and then looky.
It's almost to the top.
It's like right here. It's like actually poking out. So.
Okay. Well, part of it is poking out.
So.
A bit higher, so I'll put it right there.
Okay. So then you remove it.
And so as you can see, it went from here to here to here.
So in conclusion, every time you add salt to water, this thing will rise in the water. So salt increased the buoyancy effect of water, and I believe, if I am correct in saying this,
when the bottle was empty,
the amount of salt, so buoyancy is the force that pushes stuff upwards, I believe.
As you can see, with this rocket, it might float.
No, it's not gonna float.
It doesn't float.
You need a lot more salt.
If we add 7 pounds of salt, it might float.
Okay, so the more water you add, the more salt you add, I believe the more dense the water gets, and this is less dense, and it's lighter than the surrounding area, and it floats.
So the spoons float.
So I hope you found this video useful, and don't forget to leave a like and to subscribe and do other important button clicky things.